Hi guys. So today, hi Lucy, hi Pam.
Hi.
Lucy,
Hola.
you're on a iPad, am I right?
Yeah.
And Pamela, you're on an iPhone, right?
Yeah, so I decided to come in on my iPhone this time just because
Oh, you got muted. There you go.
there we go.
There you go.
Oh, so that maybe I can share.
Oh yeah, would you like to?
I mean, at some point, not
Oh, okay.
at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Right on. Sweet. Let me tell you what I had planned for today.
Okay.
Um,
On my computer, so it stops moving around.
So I want to go through YouTube with you guys and take you from how you go from iMovie to YouTube. So I'm going to spend a little time in YouTube with you guys. And then I want to
Is that different than what we did yesterday?
Well, yesterday, did we get through
Oh, we were.
We were in the audio library. And in some classes, I did take you through the upload, so I may have already done that. But there are maybe a few features I didn't show you, so I'll show you those. And I want to start with that speeded up clip that Lucy, you are interested in, and like when you've got.
Yes,
so
I really, that's with the voiceover, the speeded up part. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry, say that again. What about the voiceover?
I would like to learn how to speed up part and then be able to voice over that section that I sped up.
Okay. All right. So, I forgot to come into this meeting with my iPhone, so let me get in here on the iPhone. 1 second. Come on, Claire. Sorry. Okay, here I am. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Okay.
Is that construction noise bothering you?
No, not me.
Okay. If it gets loud, I'll mute myself.
So first I want to show you one that I've done. So what I did was I brought that 9-minute clip in, and I got to the point where, but I have a lot of really big spaces too. So, so I try and find the part where I stop speaking, and then I split my clip right there. Then I go to the end, and I find when I start speaking again. And I don't come in right when I'm speaking, I give myself a little time. And so I split it just before I start speaking again. Now I have this big clip in the middle, because the whole thing was 9 minutes. So when I cut off the front and the back, still probably have about 7 minutes, maybe 8, right? So with that big clip in the middle, let me see if I can find my note. The first thing you want to do is turn the volume down. So you select the clip, you turn the volume down. Now, you're going to go to the speedometer. Now, it depends on how fast you want it. This can go to 2x. So what I did, because I wanted to be faster than 2x, is I made it 2x. I didn't do anything with the audio other than I just turned the volume down of that one section. What I would do then is export my movie. So I would go done, and over here, I'm gonna click on that share button, and I'm gonna click on save video. And I save it as the biggest thing I can. And then I delete what I have in my project and I bring in that video instead. Because that video has the beginning where I was talking, the quiet speeded up part, and the part where I'm talking again. So I bring that in and I get rid of everything else. And then I split it on the speeded up part again and I speed that up again.
Got it.
I'm going to cancel this because I don't really want to do that. So now I have a chunk that is now 4 times faster, right? Because I did double and I double again. You can keep doing that. It gets a bit too much at a certain point, but now what I would do with that piece that I've sped it up again, I cut it into 7 sections because I'm going to delete 2, 4, and 6. I want the beginning to not get deleted. I want the end to not get deleted. So by having 7 sections and deleting even, that preserves the beginning and the end.
Do you mean 7 sections within the sped up part?
Yes.
Okay.
And then, like, so it's just random. I'm not using any kind of care. And the reason is when you're making a lot of videos, you don't want to be super perfectionist. So just randomly cut it up into 7 pieces, randomly take the 2, 4, and 6 out of there. And then it looks like this. So let me show you what that looks like. And then now is when I bring in the audio. Now I lay down my audio behind it. And because you're on an iPad and an iPhone, the machine will adjust for you to be quieter when you're speaking. And then when it gets to that no volume sped up part, the volume goes way up. So.
Okay, you talked a little bit about that yesterday, where you do the plus sign and then go to media and then you find add voiceover, right?
Okay, so let me just show you this real quick and how that looks. So my scribble. It's not showing you very well, so it's not worth it. But I wanted to show you that, like, it's going fast and then like a bunch of it gets filled in when you didn't notice it. It's a nice, but before I get to the voiceover, one thing you want to look at is, since you just did it randomly, sometimes when I do it randomly, the part where I'm coloring, I cut it out, and the part where I'm going to get a pen is what stays in. What's happening there, right? So you got to fix that. And you can, because you can just like get on the piece that's messed up, and maybe not. But you should be able to get the part that you want and fix it. Now, how do you get the voiceover? I'm going to take this out of here. So I want to have a voiceover over the part where I've sped it up. Step 1, put your playhead where you want the voiceover. Then hit plus. And if you're not on this, like if you're here, which you might be, like in the middle of some album, then you want to keep in that top left-hand corner, keep going back until you get here. And it's here where you have the voiceover. And when you're ready, you'll hit record and you'll see. And so I can see that my voice is going to be matched to this part of the sped up. It doesn't look that fast, so I'm wondering if this is actually, seems pretty slow, doesn't it? Oh, wait. Oh, it's slow on Zoom, but on my phone, it's not slow. So you're not, so it's fine. You guys are
Okay.
just the bad version.
Can I ask a question, one more question about the speed? Is this a good time for it?
Yeah.
Okay. So normally my iPad, I either haven't figured it out. It only has time lapse. It doesn't have high speed. I could be wrong about that, but so normally I do my art demos on 5 times or sometimes even 10 times on my phone.
Yeah.
Now, and then I've just had it silent, but is there a way I can then import from my Google phone
Mm.
into, say, the file and then import that into my video?
Mhm. Yes. There are two ways to do it. One, let me plug this in. How big is this file? Because if it's not too big, you can email it to yourself. And then
I
open
don't
it
know.
on your iPad. But it won't work if it's a big file. And in that case, what you'll want to do is upload the file to Google Drive and then download the file from Google Drive onto your iPad.
Okay. That,
And
yes, I think
that's
that's what
probably going to
it
be the only way to do it because email doesn't work for most videos.
Yeah.
The other option you have, Amy, sorry, Lucy, I was just thinking about how anyway.
It's fine. I'm used to
No,
it.
before you came, I was like, yeah, that's the one who her name is Amy, and so that's what put it in my brain.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's 244 megabytes is one example. So that's
Yeah.
really big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I forgot what I was gonna say. I lost it. Sorry.
Downloading.
It'll come back eventually.
Yeah, taking it from Google Drive, download it onto the iPad, and then I
Yeah.
can import. Great. I think I actually did that accidentally in preparing for this class. So
Cool.
perfect.
Now for Pamela, I want to take you through something quickly before we go into YouTube. Yesterday you weren't here, Pamela. I want to make, because you're tutoring, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. So I want to show you an option you have. If you look up here, let's see. If you look in the bottom right-hand corner, there's a sprocket.
Uh-huh.
Now that's where you get to these themes, and I
Okay.
want you to play with the themes because they're really good.
Okay.
Now if I choose this theme and then I click done, now when I look at a transition and I click on theme, that theme comes with these really cool transitions. See this like colorful thing?
Uh-huh.
And then also, if I want to add a title, if I click on T title,
Uh-huh.
no, it comes with its own fancy title.
Oh,
That's
okay.
only available in that theme,
Oh, okay.
which is nice. And one of the themes, like travel,
Uh-huh.
if you put a bunch of photographs in there,
Yeah.
it just has a nice way of showing it. So let me see, do I have a bunch of I don't think it'll work on mine because
It was all video.
Photographs, yeah.
Yeah.
But it kind of spins out and then shows one photo, and it gives you like this impression that you're in a photo album.
Oh, that's
And
cute.
it's just pretty and nice, and it does it for you, and so it's a really cool feature on iMovie.
Okay.
So I wanted to
I
make
will
sure
play
you
with
knew
that.
about that. All right, so I'm gonna stop sharing this one. So Lucy, did you get your questions answered? Because I know that was important to you.
Yes, I think so. I mean,
Okay.
I haven't had a chance to try it because,
Yeah. All right, cool. So yeah, I recommend 7 slices. I found that way you preserve the beginning and the end. You know.
Uh-huh.
I want to take you guys now over to YouTube, and before I do, I want to share this with you one more time, and I'll probably be emailing this to you too. But I'm going to go into the. Oh, I'm not okay. Let me give you this in the chat. So I shared with you this document, and I just want to point out a couple things on it.
Excuse me.
If you come down to here, this is my YouTube playlist for these classes. So if you, like Pamela, wanted to see what you missed yesterday.
Yeah, I started watching that.
Yeah, so I actually haven't got it on the right playlist. I have to, let me see if I, Oh, okay. I'm in the wrong user. But anyway,
Okay.
this is the videos of the classes. So if you guys ever want to go back and get a refresher on something
Yeah,
I
that's
said,
helpful because you
it'll
might
be
forget the steps
Yeah.
of something, and then you can go back and look at it again.
exactly. And then I want to bring you down to here, creating accessible channels in YouTube. This is from Jennifer Nguyen, Cragmont's TSA tech person. She's very good, very smart. And this is very helpful to you as you try and make these videos accessible to your kids. So as we go through this and we go on to YouTube, we're going to make sure the video, you're going to use your Berkeley.net account first. That's step one. Make sure you make it for kids. Make sure you put in the category of education. I'll show you how to do that. If you do that consistently, maybe YouTube will consider you to be a safe channel
Okay.
over time, you know.
Mhm.
And she also points out that button that says approve for BUSD is meaningless. It does nothing.
Oh.
So you may have clicked on it thinking, phew, it has no effect on anything, unfortunately.
Okay.
So I'm going to go over to YouTube right now. And everybody with Berkeley.net has automatically been connected to YouTube without even making an account. So when you're on YouTube, this circle over here should be your icon or a letter on your first or last name. Sorry, this is getting a little bit. Let me get this out of my way. Oh, so down here, sorry, I was in the wrong place. Down here, when you click on your icon.
Yeah, apparently I have a channel that I didn't even know I had.
Yeah, BUSD gave everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, but there probably shouldn't be anything on it unless you upload.
Well, apparently I have one tribute video on here from when I sang a song, Goodbye.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I know that. So there is one upload on there
Yeah.
from like years ago when I taught at LeConte and I sang a goodbye song.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's
So
so
it's
sweet.
hilarious. So like people could see that.
I can show
I'll
you
have
how
to
you
figure out.
can make that either go away if you needed it to.
No, I don't mind. It's cute.
Okay, cool. But sometimes you're going to stumble on something you're like, before I show this to the kids, let me clean this off of my channel.
Uh-huh.
That's why I have a separate channel to keep
Uh-huh.
my stuff.
Uh-huh.
Because on some of my videos, I'm actually cursing.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Your
my
family
niece and I
stuff,
make
yeah.
these videos and we're
Yeah,
just
your
like,
family
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I try and I do warn the parents, like, if you go wandering around my channel, I'm not going to guarantee you anything, but
Yeah.
wander at your own risk. So when you're on YouTube, you click on this camera with the plus sign and you go to upload video. Oh, let me go back over here for a second. I don't know if I told you guys this yesterday or not, so let me get back into my iPhone iMovie. So I'm in iMovie. And I finished my movie. I've got the title, I've got the music. Then I'm out at this screen where it's in the projects, where you can see your projects. All right, so I'm gonna click on it, but be on this part of it. Don't go into the editing. So that share button.
Okay.
Now,
Wait, where was it?
okay,
It's in the
so
middle bottom.
Oh, the
down-
upload.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the upload. Yeah, there you go. So you're going to click on that. Now, you'll notice you can go straight to YouTube. Now,
Oh.
my experience is that doesn't work.
Oh.
But it could just be me. Could just be my old phone. Could be I haven't tried it in a long time and now it works. But I don't use that. But you could try it. What I do is I click save video. And that'll take a little while. And make sure you choose the highest resolution you can.
Okay.
And then you just wait. And you let
Okay.
it export it to your photos. I'm going to stop this because I don't want to wait. But I want
Okay.
to show you one other thing. When you're doing this, if your phone goes to sleep, it won't work. So you need to go into settings and search for auto lock.
Oops, that says Audi.
Oh, that's what's happening. There it is.
Uh-huh.
And you need to put on never. And that will let the phone stay awake. Otherwise, you won't be able to save it as a movie. And the longer your video, the longer that will take.
Okay.
Word of warning, you have made yourself vulnerable to thieves because your phone doesn't lock anymore. And the scary thing is if you lose your phone right now, somebody can do whatever they want. So you should almost set an alarm to make sure you fix
Relock
it.
your phone. Yeah.
Because I never remember. So I'm going to do that right now. So then you save it. I don't need to be here anymore. So now you save it to your iPhotos. You save that video. So over here, I'm going to start sharing with you again. Over here in YouTube, if you have saved it to your photos, you can go select files and find that video. Let me do it on my phone instead because this is on a Mac. Let me try it over here. Okay, so I'm going to go, when you're on your iPad or your phone, you're going to go into the app, right? So you open the YouTube app. I click on this camera and it brings me into my photos. And I should be able to see right there, most recently, that video I just added to my photos. It'd be like the first one right there.
Okay.
I didn't actually do it, so I'm just going to randomly choose a short video, this one. All right, so now I'm saying this is a video I want to upload to YouTube. I've chosen it. I click next. I'm going to make sure this volume is down. I'm going to give it a title. And then click done. Here's where you choose if you want it to be public or unlisted. That'll be a choice right there. I don't do location. And then click upload. And this is what takes forever. And so you're just going to put your phone down. Now I picked a 10-second clip, so it should be okay. So you're just going to wait. And you'll notice right now it's not even uploading. It's just preparing. So there's 3 phases: prepare, upload, and process.
Okay.
Now I'm pretty sure if you walk away from it and like go to a different window, as long as it's uploaded, you're okay. When it's in the processing phase, I think you can move away from it and it'll still be fine. But if you leave this during the preparing or the uploading, it's probably gonna mess you up. I've actually experienced where I left it and then I came back the next day and found out that it successfully uploaded it. But usually, oops, see, I left it. Oh, there I am. I'm okay. But it definitely slows it down if you don't stay with it, especially for the preparing and the uploading. I think the processing, you're okay. I want to show you these 3 dots over here. When you are in the YouTube app, you're seeing all your videos here. And you can see if they have a globe that they're public. You can see how many views it's had. You can see if it's locked. And then if you click on the 3 circles next to it, here's where you can delete it off of YouTube. And you can also share it so you get the link to your video without having to open it. So that's in the YouTube app. Now, besides the YouTube app, you're also going to want the YouTube Studio app. That's this guy. And with the YouTube Studio app, let me let it load. You're going to have these options. So you can go onto your videos, and if you click on the video, you'll have the pen, and then you have some editing options where you can adjust the title, change it, put it on a playlist. Oh, I want to show you. Now, if you go over to the settings as opposed to the pen, this is where you have the category of education that you want to choose. That's where this is the selection of categories. And this is where you're also saying that it's made for kids, in case you forgot. So in YouTube Studio, you can do things like that.
I am making 2.
I'm going to stop for a minute
Mute yourself.
and muting call. Now, how are we doing on time? How about if you guys share something with me? You both talked about sharing with me. You have anything you want to show me?
It's nothing fancy.
Go ahead, Pamela, you go first.
I'm going to try. Let's see.
I haven't put mine together yet.
Oh, okay. You have not put it together?
I thought that we were doing it together, and I'm moving, so I didn't really have time.
No worries.
I was trying to, oh,
I
that
see
didn't
you.
work.
Yeah, something. Oh, no.
Yeah,
you
but
just
that-
turned up. Yeah.
I didn't mean to hit that though.
Oh.
Huh. How do I do that? No, I don't want to share a file. I was trying to share.
So if you look in the center of your Zoom screen, it I don't know what it's like for the phone, but it might.
Do you see my phone?
No, I just see your photo.
Oh.
Let me see for me for Zoom. To broadcast, I click on the green band that's Zoom at the top of my phone, and then it gives me the choice of start broadcast. Do you have a green band?
No, it just says share content on the bottom.
Okay, let me see.
Video Editing Academy, like that's the name of our thing.
Oh yeah, go ahead and click on share content. Do click on that.
But all it says is, oh, share my screen.
Yeah, and the top one says screen, yeah.
But then it says screen recording.
Yeah, they're just telling you that I'm recording you, so they're giving you a heads up on that. Can you click on start broadcast or no?
It says screen recording and it says start recording. Is that okay?
Sure.
That's weird.
You should get start broadcast, no?
It says start recording.
I'm going to pause my recording to see if that helps.